Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. show. Today's show, it's a very good one. It was a long weekend. Saturday and Sunday, I didn't do anything for TikTok. Anyhow, normally I do some singing and playing games, but oh my god, Saturday I went out to work and my throat got a little dust and wood chipping. And I say, you know what? I'm not gonna be singing with that, with the way that I was feeling. So I decided not to. So today I have for you what happened with Elon Musk. I know this is like just recently happened. Uh, this news from NotiCentroGuapa.tv. Twitter shares fall after Musk back out of buying the company an hour after the market opened. Twitter shares fell 7%. Ouch. Twitter shares fell on Monday after tycoon Elon Musk tore up a $44 billion deal to buy a company, and a legal battle looms between the sides. An hour after the market opened, Twitter share fell 7% to 34.24 cents. After weeks of threats, Musk withdrew from the deal on Friday, accusing the company of making misleading, listen to that, statements about the numbers of fake accounts. So who's gonna buy in the right mind? I know this guy smoke pot on with this guy, oh man, the bald guy, that guy. According to the letter from his lawyer, a copy of which was filled with overseas the market. Musk's decision to terminate the purchase agreement signed on April sets a stage for a potential lengthy court battle with the company, which had initially opposed a transaction. Listen, first, they didn't want him. Joe Rogan. Then, they don't want him so badly that they didn't even want him on the table. So he decided to buy the whole thing. And then, now that he decided to buy the whole thing, that the numbers were looking good, he say, okay, so now that I'm gonna buy the whole thing, now before I sign, it's like a car deal. You go buy a used car, you drive around the used car, check the oil, and you take a mechanic with you. Actually, you take a mechanic with you. If you're gonna buy a used car, take a mechanic with you. So if the car is not in good condition, what will you do? You buy the car or you back it up. So actually, there was so many fake accounts that he decided to, whoa, I'm gonna make him an investment. And in this investment, I'm gonna make money. This is tycoon. I know he got that kind of money laying around to buy a company. Okay, but do you think he's gonna buy it because he just wanna buy it and that's it? No, everybody, even the small person with the business, you invest is to make more. Simple as that. And the single, not even, you don't have to be a brainiac to be and have that mentality when you buy in business. How the business is doing good or doing bad? So apparently not doing that good, so he back it up already. So from there I'm gonna take you to this one. I know this is something, it infuriates me because my opinion, and listen, I'm doing this video earlier today because I'm gonna go to mass early later, and I'm gonna be playing the cajon. So yes, and during the day this is so hot in here that it's like a sauna, and I got the fan going, and my throat, it's like, please take a break. So this is from the spokesperson newspaper, Vocero. Sorry about that. I just skipped one. New Day, ND. The government will grant up to 200 to help qualifying individuals and families pay their electric bill. It is a program with the federal funds, announced Governor Pedro Pierluisi at a press conference by the Governor Pedro Pierluisi, together with the Secretary at the Family and another Secretary Alberto Fradrea. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be blunt. This is 100 by 35 miles. 100 miles, 35. And this island, I'm from the countryside, so I know we are like so far away from the city and the metro area. And when you go to the metro area, there's a lot of people living in those metro areas. Metro. So, in all this time, the government of Puerto Rico, from the beginning of times, put it that way, we had the greed to power everybody. That's good. And after Maria happens, maintenance. I call that maintenance. I work in construction, so if you don't maintain something, it will fall on you. So we don't have like I know they're doing this wind and they do the solar, and people are paying. And crazy about this is that I see people that probably are retired and probably they're over 60 and they get in this finance for the solar system for 25 years. What mine? We're doing that. For what? And they are paying more now to the finance for the solar than what they're paying in the electric. So we don't have the mines in the island to go nuclear or hydro or a different route. I know with the water, it's kind of different because we got the lakes and we send the water to houses and everything. But it's an island. We are surrounded by water. What we go in a drought with so much water around us. There's some process that you can do certain things. So why our government? It's so like into, okay, this work for so long. Now it's getting expensive. But now we have money for you guys to pay who? The company. Federal government get this. The money goes into the company. What benefits the person that owes that money because you didn't do anything to prevent that? I raise my case because how can I prevent that from happening? See how Elon Musk back it up. So you guys doing wind and solar, and that's gonna take you until year 2050. We are in 2022. You're probably not gonna be here, you governor or people on power, and we don't even know. And we have certain things that is happening in Texas and California, and we don't adapt or really think about those situations. But because the federal government is giving money away, oh, let's just go that route. Let's do that route. Even now, Germany and other places with this problem with the war, they're kind of like, let's just put this to the side because we need to maintain our people, because if not, and they have a problem of winter. We don't have that problem. in Puerto Rico. So why we cannot do something that it really help us? Taking and giving, like you are the Santa Claus. This is ridiculous. This is from the spokesperson, El Vocero. Twins saved their father from dying using a technique they saw in the movies. This is a pick me up because it's something that they react fast because the father, was under the water and he passed out. That's the worst place to pass out, under the water. And if you by yourself, I see you when I see you because you're not coming back. But apparently these two kids were there. They noticed this happening and they react and they start screaming, running, and they did what they are supposed to do. Even the CPR, and did the things that now the father is coming back slowly, but is coming back and is recovering. And he says, father of the, I'm very proud of my boys. I tell them, remember that you are heroes, and I will be forever grateful. The father said, "This is something else. I am very happy for those two kids. They still have their father. They're only 10 years old, so this is amazing, amazing story. So from there, we're gonna go out to this. I don't know if I'm gonna go long on this one. I know I gotta go a couple minutes, and I still gotta do TikTok. Let's just get it on. First hour. Father of shooting victim interrupts Biden at gun bill signing. Biden defend the new law, the result of a minimum agreement between Democrats and Republicans, represents a real progress and will save lives. The father of one of the victims of the 2018, listen to that part, Florida school shooting interrupt the president of the United States, Joe Biden, on the Monday during the White House to sign the law of gun control agreed between Democrats and Republicans. All right. Listen to this part. And just remember, it's a right for us the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. You hear the sound? The silence? It's not like the abortion that they just put it top down. This one is in the Constitution since the get-go. For a reason. Manuel Oliver, father of Joaquin Oliver, stood up in the audience to approach the president that initiates the insufficient to the end of violence related to weapons. So, listen, Manuel, and I'm going to be blunt to you. Maybe you're not going to listen to this. Maybe you bump into this. The gun don't do the violence by itself. It's the people behind the gun. They're stupid, idiots, and sometimes mentally ill. And all these things happens in areas like Ubalde happened in area gun free soon, and the kid went there because he knew there was not gonna be nobody to stop him. And even there was some cops that could take him down. Didn't happen. And one other thing is that, and the comments of one of the guys talking here in the first hours says, what about why they don't ask about the kid? Had no credit, no money, and they got money to buy all the weapons and ammunitions. This guy, since 2018, they brought him into the White House. I don't know. He went there. I don't know how that happened. But with all the respect, it looks more to like a stage. You know, and in here in the United States, the men, they need to wake up. The grown-ups, they need to wake up and say, you know what? This is what it is, and you're not touching my guns. Because what the government is doing right now is putting the other people with the guns, saying like, you coming for my guns, you're gonna have problems, and it's gonna be civil war. For me to say that, it's like a long shot, but the government get it closer and closer. That's why they just did that little thing, just to appease certain population, but you cannot take the guns away. If you read the law and all the stuff that it does, you know, they push the kids to go to 21. What about the one that joined the army when they are 18, shooting the weapon? It is so like, oh, okay, so that they can wait until they go to 18. In case of war, so you cannot take them because they cannot have a weapon because of the red flag laws and all these laws that are put into the people and the population on the United States of America. Just gonna leave it there. I thank you so much for listening to this show. Like it, subscribe, and share. I'll be seeing you back tomorrow in a different hour. And from Palmasola, Villalba, Puerto Rico, Efrain Rodriguez Jr. in Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. Peace and God bless you.